How you guys doing, man? Today we're listening to some new music. We are listening to an artist for the first time on the channel. I enjoy exploring. So today we're listening to Ahmed Mekky, and the song is Waqfة Nasyt Zaman. You know, I didn't even greet you guys. How you guys doing, man? Are you guys well? Are you guys blessed? Are you guys safe, man? So we're listening to Ahmed Mekky. The song is Waqfة Nasyt Zaman, the exclusive music video. This song came out in 2017, man. I have not listened to Arabic music on the channel. We've listened to Portuguese music, we've listened to Russian music, we've listened to Indonesian music, you know, and it's a bit unfair. If you guys are not just subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe, please. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's have a good time. Let's listen to Ahmed Mekky, Waqfة Nasyt Zaman. Let's go.
انت فاكر رمضان كان الناس
بتعلق
زينه وبتحط ساعات مشوره ملونه؟
كنت لسه هقول لك عليها. ويجي واحد يعمل فريم ابيض كده بدقيق ولا بجبس ويرسم جوه. ده كان فن. ده كان حبل النور. فيشته كانت بتتوزع كل يوم على شقه.
انت فكرتني دي كانت رهيبه برضه. دي لها معنى كبير.
طبعا محدش يشيل لوحده. الطبق اللي دايما طالع نازل في كل شقق العماره.
طبق هو بيجي لك وبيترد وبتوديه وبيجي لك.
I love Ramadan is actually one of the best times because of how generous and how selfless people are and how kind and giving they are. So I understand when they speak like this, you know, and how when they reminisce of the time and how so many people are selfless, kind, you know, everybody's just doing for the goodness of the neighbor and for the one who has less than them. Beautiful time.
تعمل انت حاجه تملاه وتبعته ويرجع لك.
دي كانت جميل.
دلوقتي الموتوسيكل يخش على البنت عليه 3 يخشوا يقلبوها من شنطتها، يقلبوها من دراعها وياخدوا منها اي حاجه.
ممكن يرقصوها اصلا بس من غير اي سبب، ولا عملوا حاجه ولا خليوا من
ولا خليوا من الحاجه.
زمان البنت وهي مروحه كانت من اول ما بتخش المنطقه خلاص كانها دخلت البيت.
بالظبط.
امان. وقفة نصية زمان ادتنا ازاي نملك لسان.
He answered that like I did not expect. Whoa. I was not expecting that. Okay. We're getting some hip hop, we're getting some rap. And I think he's rapping on the I first heard this beat from Capital Steez. Yeah, it's Capital Steez. I think it has to be a J Dealer beat.
وقفة نصية زمان ادتنا ازاي نملك لسان موزون بلاغي الصايع والضايع والجنتلمان كله سيان. قابلنا كل انماط جنس الانسان واتعاملنا فاتبنى جوه الدماغ بوصله وميزان. في جزء الثانيه بنعرف نقيس مين جدع ومين جبان ومين بقلب مات واسود ومين قلبه بينبض حنان ومين تشوفه تقول ده هادي ولو نكشته تشوف جنان ومين غلبان ومين شيطان وجن وقرد وبهلوان. حتى الشقاوة على الناصية كان ليها أصول. الخناق راجل لراجل مش راجل قصاد أسطول. وصمة عار كبيرة إنك تضرب واحد من الظهر. حصل هيحصلك عارك ويوصلك للقبر. ما كانش العادي إن القوي بيكسر الأضعف منه. تحس الكل كان مؤمن إن القوي في الأقوى منه. من أول محترم شقي حتى
Okay, he's laying down the laws of how things used to be, how there was a code, there was rules that people used to abide by, you know, codes. I like that.
مجرم كمان الكلام ده شفته بعيني في وقفة نصية زمان. كنا عزوة للحتة الناس وقفتنا تحبها. ياما وقفت دلوقتي الناس تتمنى هدها. ألفاظ شمال بصوت عالي وحشاشها فايح منها. ازاي ولاد الحتة يبقوا هم مصدر همها؟ قولي.
So he's comparing how things are now versus how it used to be, how kids have changed, and how the respect has disappeared. I think that's what he's speaking about. He's reminiscing on how things used to be. وقفة الناصية اتعلمنا فيها كتير لغات. السعلمون كانت لغة بنرغي بيها لساعات. لو في غريب ما بينا ومش عاوزين يفهم معنى الحاجات
ساسب حواجب سيبهم يتنيل زاجة حالات. وفيه كمان لغات جسد سبيل المثال دي العيدية ودي الجيزة فوق الكوبري ودي الطلبية ودي التلات طوابق اللي ناسها مية مية وده الهرم ودي نفض ودي صبرك عليا. وقفة الناصية كانت زي النادي تمام، اتعلمنا فيها هواية كانت كلابة وكان حمام. وقت الرغي في الهواية ما بيخلصش في الكلام، مفيش فلوس عادي برضو ما بتموتش الأحلام. عملنا بإيدينا ملعب غية وطبلية وجيم، الحاجة الاختراع اسعى توكل تتم. ما كانش فيه ايباد تابلت واتساب فيسبوك واكل اللي يومي كله كان خبرات بشر من الفجر لحد نومي. مش معزول ومنطوي قدام شاشاته بالساعات، لا وسط ناس ومجتمع بشارك فيه بكتير حاجات. يا ما حلينا عن ناصية كتير مشاكل وحوارات، اخد الحق حرفة تبات ولعب تصبح رماد.
You know, when he speaks about how social media has made people now stuck on their screens, etc., which is crazy because you guys are actually watching me on a screen right now. But you know, for those of us who are old enough, for those of us who are old enough to have lived in a time when social media did not exist or phones did not exist, and then the transition to where it is now, it's so sad, man. Like I remember the other day I was just thinking to myself, like, I don't know what it was. It was a task, and I was thinking, how were people doing this before the internet? And I was like, it's crazy because people actually went out and interacted. And think about this. Also, I tell this to people, like, because of social media, you know so much about so many things. And technically, our brains did not, like, back in the olden days, you knew your community, you knew about 100 people max, and that's what you lived and died with. Now you know millions of people. You know what Akram on YouTube is saying about Ahmed's music. You know what this dude is saying about that person. You know every single thing that happens. It is so crazy. And sometimes you try and think our DNA was not really, like, it's crazy. It's internet is beautiful and it can also be dangerous. It is, you know, everything has the good and the bad. We have to never deny that there's good and bad in everything. This is so fun. Oh, the beat switch up. Is pigeon training a thing? Like I heard in a verse it spoke about it, and now I'm seeing him doing it more frequently. Like, is it a cultural thing? I think now he's just showing people living life without social media, without their phones, and just like I used to be. I think that's the purpose of this part of the video, right? So I was a bit on the money. The song was essentially about the olden days, how things were much more simpler, how times have changed, how technology has changed people, how manners have changed, how the youth are not the same, how people aren't living life, you know, they're so secluded. Interactions are mostly online. You're not going out and meeting people. You're not out here touching grass. You're not out here feeling the sun. Just indoors, you lock yourself in the room. So that was essentially what the song spoke about, man. Loved it. I loved Ahmed Mekky's. I was not expecting to be a rapper, but he was so brilliant. I loved how he came in when the beat dropped, how he flowed on it, how he sounded so elegant, so easy, so fresh, man. Everything about this was just so beautiful, man. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought. If you guys would like to see more reactions, please do let me know. I will do it. I will do it, Habibi. Till the next one. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings.